What's going on, everyone? I'm back at it again. I know I've been like rather inconsistent with the uploads, but I've been going out and then doing new things, especially with my friends. Like lately, I've been going to their houses, getting food, and then all of that. Actually getting out of the house. And good news, at the gym the other day, I was able to hit like 135 pounds on the bench for like 2 reps, which may not sound like a lot, in comparison to like literally everyone else, but to me that was impressive, dude. Right? 135, not even for 1 rep. I did two, you know? I mean, the last time I hit 135 was only for one, and after that, I've never been able to hit it again. So, we take these small wins. I am so glad I did that. And I'll keep trying my best at that. Uh, But I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of slacking on my diet a little bit. It could be better. It's not perfect, but yeah, I make corrections. We make corrections every day. Anyways, right on to the video today. Relationships with your parent, right? I feel like it's one of those really underappreciated things, especially because when you go outside, right? In this world, like especially if you live in America, it's like a very capitalistic society, so everyone's there for themselves, right? Even the relationships you think you are in, sometime, no, not even sometime, like a lot of the time, they're very conditional, right? People really are only your friend for certain things, right? And it doesn't have to be like materialistic things either. It could be for like emotional support, your attention, your time. um Maybe they like need someone to trauma dump, right? But your parents are the only exceptions in this earth that will love you unconditionally, you know ever since you were born, right? They've taken care of you, they gave you food, they gave you shelter, and then all of that. And from my personal experience, they're also the only person who wishes that you can become better than them. You are more of a person and better of a person than they are, right? Like when you go out into the real world, and this is like the experience that I've had the majority of the time, everyone is like trying to size me up, dude. Like if I'm at the gym, like, and then I'm just like trying to, live on my own, right? There's always someone they're trying to one up me. Or if I'm at, I don't know, school or something, I'm trying to study, right? There's people who like call themselves my friend, and I might get like a better score than them, and then they're like, Psh, look at you showing off your score. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, can't we just like be happy or some shit? Like, why are you like back talking me all this? Either that or they just won't care. Like I'll admit, especially in today's age, like people will rarely ever call you out or like publicly shame you or whatever, but they will behind like closed door, dude. I'm telling you, there was this one time, right? This girl I knew, I won't name drop or anything, right? In front of me, like she would never say anything, right? She's like, yeah, yeah, this and that, and then yeah, you're cool, and then all that stuff. But then like one day, and I did this by accident, okay? She was sitting right next to me, and then on her phone, she was texting somebody. And, like I don't really care for this stuff, right? I don't really be like going into others people's business like that. But I happened to glance at it, and then I saw my name, right? So listen, I don't be like looking at people's stuff like that. But if my name's there, you know damn well I'm gonna look. So I look at it, and I was like, Henry's like, I don't know, he kind of smells like a rat. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I put on fragrances and I take daily showers, bro. And like I don't know, like he does good in school, but like I don't know, he like it's almost like he's trying to show off and like what the fuck, dude. I'm sorry. Like, did I do something to offend you? You call yourself my friend, right? You call you my friend, right? So what is all this that we're talking about? Anyways, um, I'm not gonna get into that story at all. But yeah, you need to start appreciating your parents, dude. Cause, I, especially for me, since I know that my parents are getting old and it's going to get to a point where their physical health is going to decline, where they're probably not going to be able to move that much anymore, or they might be bedridden all day, right? And once they're gone, right, there's going to be no one left in this world who will truly unconditionally love you, right, as your parent did. So all I'm trying to say is that if you do have um parents who are still alive and those who support you unconditionally, please show them some love, spend more time with them. That's what I'm trying to do. Even though, I might not have a lot of things figured out in life, right? I still have like a long way to go in terms of building a life, relationships, finances, and then all of that. But once they're gone, it's like it turns into a free for all, You're never gonna be able to look at someone like you did your parents ever again, Like strangers, sure, they'll like show the nice version of them, like the plain, safe version of them in front of you. But no one is going to criticize you, trying to get you to improve, go out of their way to like help you just because they want to help you improve, right? There's gonna be none of that, or very rarely. If you do find friends like that, you need to keep them around because like that's a dime in a dozen, dude. That or no, I'm sorry, I forgot the phrase. Not dime in a dozen. That's rare, is what I'm trying to say. And also, I feel like this kind of correlates, like your relationship with your parents also correlates with the future trajectory of your life. And like I'm sure there are like studies on these, but from my personal experience and with the people I've kind of talked to, those who have like a poor relationships with their parents tends to spiral out of control or have some kind of mental illness where they either don't love themselves or they have this hatred for society, dude. Either that, or if they don't have like a good relationship with their father, they might hate men. Or like if their mothers suck, then they might just hate women in general. And hate in this world doesn't really solve anything, in my opinion, at all. So, I just wanted to make this quick video before I go to sleep. And then also to appreciate my parents because they've done a lot for me. And I do eventually want to find a way to, repay them in the future before they're gone. Like there's just like this like ticking time bomb like in my head. Like I know, every day I wake up like they could be gone. Like I know we take these things for granted, like relationship for granted, our house, our wealth, and then all of that. But it could genuinely be gone the next day, and and for some people, if they're not ready, it could like rock their whole world, and their life, depending on how you take it, could end just like that. So yeah, appreciate your parents, love them, spend more time with them. If you have a poor relationship with them right now, try to fix it, right? Try your best, dude. Because even if they don't, you know, they're too stubborn to change, or they just they just hate you so much that there's like, I don't want to listen to you, or whatever, right? At least deep down in your heart, you've tried, and it makes you a kinder person, right? And that's rare in today's society. Like, I can't find real empathy anywhere anymore. And it's like everyone's out there for themselves, dude. It's like wolves, dude. It's crazy. Anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Maybe this video might get better, maybe, or I might just yap if you guys like that. I'll also try to post more consistently too. I'll see what I can do, but yeah, have a good day, everyone.